Well, hello, all of you fine, wonderful people out there. How is everyone tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. And welcome to the show. Just J, Hip, and Star will be here shortly. I hope everyone's doing well. I want to address something, though. I hate to dive right into the minutiae of life and drama. But I have to. It's what I have to do. I don't want to. But settle in, folks, because you're going to get a little Just J-Hip rant right off the bat. I noticed that there was a petition to bring back Kevin Sheely that was put up. All right, to bring him back to the show, bring him back to the chat. I haven't done anything to Kevin. All right, quite frankly, I have nothing to do with this. What I do know is apparently there was an issue going on in Rosalind's chat weeks ago with Only Me, and then he timed out Only Me for 24 hours. That's what I know. And then Star, she sent an email out to mods just giving people advice on how to de-escalate situations without timing people out for long periods of time. Kevin got upset about this. And then Kevin said he didn't want a mod for me or Rosalind anymore. All right, then he came on Bingo, and he did a movie phone in which he disparaged Star in his movie phone. And then he's never been in my chat ever since. I've never had a conversation with Kevin other than once telling him, I don't know, go work out your shit with Star. Quite frankly, folks, everybody in the world has stuff going on in their lives, personal stuff. I have personal stuff going on. Star has personal stuff going on. And you know what we do as adults? Whenever we have a disagreement, we call people up, we work things out on the phone, and that's what we do. And I love Star. And you know what? Me and Star have our banter between each other that I think most people love. Some people might think Star picks on Just J-Hip. Well, guess what? That's our shtick. That's our show. That's why I love her. And if you guys knew the amount of work that Star did behind the scenes for my show, our show, quite frankly, you'd be beyond impressed. So, you know, sometimes I don't mind playing the heel, like in wrestling, you know, where I'm the bad guy heel or I get picked on a little bit. It's because I like it, because these are all like my big sisters here, all right? And I love it. They're all my friends, and I love them all. From Rosalind Duke to Star to Natalie to Lisa to Rugu Mama. They're my friends. I love them all. I love all of you people. But I don't like drama that's not involved with me. So if Kevin has an issue, go work out your shit with Star. Don't start an issue on my show about my show. I don't do that. All right, I wasn't a part of it. And yeah, Rick Reed says it's hammering time. Oh no. But yes, this is our show. And you know what? I'm being honest with you. Sometimes even Star and I have a little beef. We have a tiff. We have a misunderstanding. But you know what? We call each other on the phone. We talk it through. You know, we cool off. And then we go back to being best friends. And we tell each other we love each other. And then we go back to being best friends. Not the very best friend. Rosalind Duke is my very best friend. I have to say that because otherwise Rosalind gets a little teary-eyed and she starts crying. She's like, JJ, I was your number one friend. I'm like, yes, Ros, you're my number one. Everyone else is tied for two. So I have to say that. But quite frankly, don't start shit. All right? Don't start shit about my show. Don't put up petitions about people. Figure it out. All right? Now, we're going to have fun here. And hopefully Star's going to join Just J-Hip. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Wait. Star? Oh, wait. She might still be getting something. She said she had to go get something.
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Did you not know something? You want to know what happened?
What?
Well, this is big secret, but maybe not gifted 50 Just J memberships.
Maybe not as the bomb diggity. The bomb diggity. We love our maybe not. And I hope you are feeling better, love. I heard you were not feeling well. I sent you an email hoping, that you were okay. Just wanted to check in on you, but glad you're here.
And if you get one of those memberships to the Just J Hip show or the Stars or the Hippies, just remember, Just J Hip is mediocre, but Star's terrific.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Saturn's here. Hi, Saturn. Look, Saturn's here.
Hey, Saturn.
And,
there's only one thing I want to mention, Jay, and that is I like everybody to know in the chat who the admin moderators are. So if you don't see me and you don't see Roz and you don't see Rogue in the chat, our new moderator admins are maybe not Faves and Ketchup. So if you need some assistance, something's going on in the chat and you need some help on how to, bring it down or, bring it to our attention, please let them know.
Absolutely. And also, hello, Saturn.
Saturn, just don't make him sing to you. Please don't make him sing.
She likes to want to sing. Did you know I put out a new song to Tug? That went over pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it. Needs a little bit of work, but and some music.
It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. I'll say that. Now, I was also going to say, well, you know what, Star? Before we get too far into anything else, oh boy, better do that.
Yeah, we should read the disclaimer. Here it is, people. This channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, not to defame or harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles intended to entertain and inform while we're navigating the wild world of adulting. And you know what? Adulting sucks.
Yeah.
Okay? So outside of all of this fun time on YouTube, that's we hope is not that dramatic. We all have large things going on top of our shoulders, and we just want to come here and ignore all that and have a good time.
And you know who's here? Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
Wait.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
Wait.
Okay, we can just stop there. Let's not make ourselves into be ridiculous fools.
All right. Well, I was trying because, I didn't have ketchup to do it.
Exactly. But that's our disclaimer. And you forgot to say the one thing. Don't come at us, people.
Right. Don't come at us, people.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but we've entered a new character into the Jeremy Hells saga.
I saw a sneak peek of this.
Yeah, apparently Dick Lickman Sr. is now in it. Now, my understanding is he used to be a pharmacist or like he's a retired rug dealer. or a pharmacist. You tell him that easy. Show him his boss. He doesn't deserve friends like you and Jay. Oh, Saturn. Oh, Lori Loves Montana says, Mr. J Hip, please do not sing.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori Loves Montana.
But then she says, oh, wait, I'm here to laugh. Please sing.
Yes.
Thank you for
his singing. I wish his singing made me laugh. All right. If he sings the Tug song, that may make me laugh. But if he sings the birthday song, that may not make me laugh. Okay. So thank you so much for that, by the way.
Maybe
Love
that's.
you.
I'm pretty sure I've got the beer bug of fevers galore.
Oh my God. I'm
I-
so sorry. Maybe not. I'm so sorry.
what's the beer bug? Is that from drinking?
And I'm sorry we basically made you a managing mod while you were sick.
Yeah, we put a
And
lot
didn't
of
tell.
weight on your shoulders. A lot of weight.
Yeah, I wasn't catching you in the chats, and I wanted to tell you personally, but I figured since you're here, let me break the news, and it's great for the chat to know who the moderators, the top moderators are, the managing mods, in case they need any help.
And thank you very much, maybe not. Thank you for the 5. We appreciate it. And for
Yes, we definitely appreciate it. And the 50 memberships, you are absolutely amazing.
that was amazing. And Lisa Farr says, I'll pretend it's my birthday. Jay, will you sing for me?
Oh boy. Somebody's wants to make me cry.
I better not.
Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bonnie. And let me just say to all the mods, we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much.
Each and every one of you. We appreciate all.
Zarina, welcome. Welcome to the moderator's corner.
Oh, yeah. Zarina is awesome. She did an awesome job on Saturday to help out the show.
Thank you so much for helping with bingo. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, her and Dwayne Rapp did a great job. They were wonderful. And they were.
Yes, I heard Dwayne Rapp too.
Now,
he's amazing.
Yeah, he is amazing. He's amazing. So many people were helping, and it was a good time. Now, one of the things is, did you watch the Fleabag show last night?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Jay, you always know the answer to that.
So you did twice?
No, I did.
Well, Dick Lickman was on last night. Now, I don't know if you know this, Star, but his intentions is to go to court. Now, Donald Trump went to court, I guess, against YouTube, and they paid him $25 million. Now, he claims that he's going to go to court to YouTube, and he says he's 1% of Donald Trump, so he should get $250,000 because he's 1% of Trump. And so he believes that the jury is going to find in his favor because he's 1% of Trump. But quite frankly, given his overall size and weight and everything along that lines, I don't think there's any way he could be 1% of Trump. He looks like he's 298% of Trump, or unless he's talking about something else. I don't know. Really weird.
Oh my God, Lisa Farr. I will pretend it's my birthday. Sing for me. We joke, right? I mean, it's not the best song in the world. I feel like there could be a more upbeat song that Jay could have come up with, but it is what it is. But I have to bust his chops. You know what I'm saying? So we just don't, and we don't like his head to get too big. So we don't want to tell him like we like it that much.
Because I do get a big head. Look at what Tizzy did on her show. People were already suggesting I should get a Grammy Award.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. It's in the chat. I pointed it out. Did you see
a Grammy?
Mm-hmm. And a VMA? A VMA.
Maybe if you finish the
song. I should finish the song. That is true.
Yeah.
But I got a little distracted when for some reason there was water running under Tug's feet. I couldn't quite figure out why that was happening, but I was trying to do a little bit of a copy of what the Fleabags were doing, and I just couldn't figure out the water under the feet type thing. That I couldn't figure out. So it stuck me. I got stuck in that spot. But one thing I always wanted to add that was good was I pointed out that Tug is a nice guy, and that on Thursdays he likes to eat stir fry. And a lot of people probably didn't know those little tiny facts.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know he ate stir fry.
And then also I was going to point out in the song, that Tug is also really nice. And on Saturday or Sundays, he likes to eat chicken fried rice. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
See,
I have never picked up on, Tug's eating habits just by watching his show.
but that's the thing. If you pay close touch to the lyrics, you find out little tidbits of knowledge that you want to know. And see, over on the Fleabag show, all you end up with is unicorn. I'm not saying it. They said it many a times on last night's stream. They were very excited to announce their unicorn. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, there's that.
They're so disgusting. What a disgusting group of human beings. Like, to even put that in a song is disgusting.
Unicorn jazz.
Hey, Bonnie says, have we figured out what back shit is yet? Now I have. This is when
Thank you so much, Bonnie. Go ahead.
this is when the shit goes back in, I guess. Oh, Star. That was in their show too. See, because there was kind of back shit and unicorn.
Is that how they make the white colored Tootsie Rolls?
You know what it is? That's when you use the bidet before you take a poop, and then it push. Oh boy, God!
Okay, and let's be fair. The part about them washing their hands in the bidet, I giggled about for days.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure they do that. So
they probably do.
Fave says, Jay wouldn't read my comment on Tizzy's video. I read half of it, and then I figured it wasn't pro just dry hip, and it wasn't a good case for my Grammy. I'm sorry, Fave, but thank you for the two.
Thank you so much.
But no, they did a wonderful show last night. I did enjoy it. Oh, I wanted to mention one other thing, though, Star. I did members only yesterday. Did you notice who I had on my show?
When?
Well, yesterday morning, I had a banana as my
co-host. Yes,
banana.
Yes. I saw a banana.
Yeah.
I saw Bananarama. Oh, wait, that was a band.
Yeah, that was the band. Yeah, I had a banana on members only, and the banana did a pretty good job. We had a good time, and we watched some boxing, backyard boxing, and some animals fighting, and we didn't get a haircut, though. But Chiefest Grandma, Deb Griffith, says, Jay, you are persnickety tonight.
That's a new one. I don't think we've heard persnickety since the whole pear thing started. So, winner on the new word.
Another new word. Thank you.
With pear in it.
Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. I'm barely trying to keep it together. And then Sandra says, backshite is when it goes back in and comes out their mouth.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sandra's coming in hot.
That sounds like it. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Hi, Blossom.
Now the other thing, now that I noticed, now Jeremy Hales, well, from what they say, I don't know for sure. Apparently, he is a pretty awful human being, is my understanding from their show. But also, he's committing elder abuse because he broke Dick Lickman Sr.'s rib.
Whose rib?
Dick Lickman Sr.'s.
His father.
Yeah.
He broke his father's rib?
Yeah. Apparently his father was playing pickleball, and he slipped due to the stress of everything that Jeremy Hales caused. And so, therefore, he broke his rib because of Jeremy Hales and his awfulness.
Well, I guess thank God he still has that rib, because you never know when Paint Chips is hungry.
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing is,
Eats
he
ribs.
should be happy that his father is still alive, because you look at what's happened. Stark's dead, and now Lips is dead. Well, maybe, I don't know. I can't keep
I
track
don't
anymore.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
My,
apparently he's
no.
also did more elder abuse on this Ray Boner Crusher, because what you can't do, Star, you can't sue anybody who's over the age of X amount, considered an elder, even if they do horrible things to you. You can't sue them. That's against the law.
I don't think so.
Well, no, Dick Lickman made very good points last night. If you look at actually, what I find fascinating, if you look at Statute 32030 of the Florida Penal Code, over there you will find out that it is against the law, according to Dick Lickman. I made that all up.
Slug raid.
It's a slug raid. Sluggy. Hey, Slug, how are you?
Hey, Brenda.
Brenda.
Hello, Shelly.
Patty cake.
Roy, hello.
Muppet Outdoors. Oh,
Muppet
man.
Outdoors. How you doing, girl?
Oh, God, I forgot. I got bad news.
What?
I was watching the show last night, and, well, quite frankly, I don't know if you know this, but
Hey, peculiar.
The
peculiar. I always say it wrong.
Yeah, it's peculiar.
I'll get it right one day.
The Muppets may be going to prison. That's what Dick Lickman said. He said he has a good reason to believe he's going to sue Jeremy Hell's YouTube and the Muppets.
All of them?
I have it right here. That's
I did hear there's an awful flu going around. Also, the stomach virus, which is another doozy.
I had that the other day. You know what, Star? I threw up the other day.
Sorry.
But do you want to hear the really bad news? I was in the shower when I threw up.
You were in the shower?
The shower. Yeah, the shower. It became a shower. It was awful.
Was it full of chowder?
Well, it was easy to clean up though. I mean, because it was in the shower.
Well, sometimes if the chunks are too big, they don't go down the drain.
Yeah. But no, this is pretty awful, because you could see Fozzie Bear and Miss Piggy and Kermit, and I think that's Gonzo and Animal, all in handcuffs.
Oh boy.
That's not good. This is all because of Dick Lickman. He's putting all of the Muppets in prison. In prison, I tell you, Star.
Not prison.
Yeah, prison. Now, there is good news, though. Hang on. Let me get to the good news. A little bit of good news here. Turns out that Kermit and Miss Piggy, they can't afford legal representation. They can afford to bring on a pair-headed lawyer like myself, and they're going to go per se, and they could afford me, because I do charge $49.99 as a retainer fee. Quite frankly, I had to text message Megan Fox today, and I told Megan, I said, Megan, you're in a heap of shit, Megan Fox. And she's like, what? And I said, Megan, do you not realize, you might think you're in a thing with Lips, but guess what? You got 6 to 7 lawsuits coming your way. And she says to Just JF, I think I need my per se lawyer back. And I said, well, listen, Megan, last time it was $19.99 as a retainer, but due to my instant success as a lawyer, it's $49.99 now for a retainer. So she's going to have to come up with it tonight. She's probably going to be begging for that tonight, Star.
Really?
My guess is over on the chat, they're going to be looking for $49.99 in bread facts to cover her lawyer fees.
I mean, the bread stacks.
Bonnie says, don't worry about getting sued. We're all on Jeremy Hill's payroll. Yeah, that's true.
That's very, very true. It's very true. Although I'm still lacking in the pay department.
I thought I paid you today, Star.
Okay. I might have returned it.
And then I sent it back.
Oh boy. Now we're playing ping pong.
Ping pong, ping pong, with a minute amount of money. But anyways, no, Kermit and Miss Piggy, now they can actually afford the Pansay lawyer, so they're doing pretty good. And so I was pretty excited to see that. But there's actually, oh man, Star, there's more bad news though.
Oh no. Or bad news?
I better show this one first, though. This is when they were all actually in the jail cell together. Animal and Kermit, Miss Piggy, and Gonzo, and Flossie Bear. It's pretty dingy jail cell that they were in.
Hey, Valor. Hey, Janice. Hey, Bill. Hey, James.
Your mom says, I'll be not chatting. Have to run errands. Okay. Oh, I'm busy with the protesting going on here in Oregon, Portland ice facility. Oh, so she's going to go and probably protest at the facility, as my guess is where your mom's going. Oh no, she's been busy dealing with it. Or oh no, your mom. Don't be protesting over there. Be safe, your mom. I'm just kidding. Buck Naked said, someone asked, how is she getting to Japan? She's showing us now, digging deeper every day in the belief she's going to drive there. If she gets that RV, though, she's drive right over to Japan.
And that RV, she'll probably get about 100 miles if she's lucky before the whole thing.
Actually,
collapses.
In 50 miles, it'll start developing black mold. Thank you, Buck Naked, for the 5. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate you,
there.
Buck Naked.
Oh, look. D-Wayne Rap for 10 says, Megan Fox Lawyer Fees Fund. Oh, wonderful. She's 1/5 of the way there. Thank you.
I wouldn't give the money to Jay.
No, I got it crossed off right here. So $49.99 minus 10, and then it's left over is 30.
Well, don't worry. I mean, you won't have to, show any receipts of anything. So there's that.
Thank you, D-Wayne.
We love you, D-Wayne.
Actually, Megan Fox appreciates it if you think about it. No, we appreciate it. Thank you, D-Wayne. That's so funny. So they're in the jail cell, and I got worse news though for you, Star. This is where things take a really bad turn, Star.
Oh boy, not a bad turn.
Oh man, Elmo had to go.
Elmo's been arrested.
This was all due to Dick Lickman. Dick Lickman put Elmo in prison.
Oh boy.
I can't think of anything worse that could happen in life. But now this wasn't my doing. This was Dick Lickman's doing. He put Elmo in prison. Oh, I can't think of a more awful person to put Elmo in prison.
I mean, Elmo's done nothing wrong.
That's what I always said too. And not just that though. Apparently, oh no, I lost my thing.
Don't worry. Jerry Schneider says he will take care of all the bookkeeping for you.
Yeah, I trust Jerry Schneider. I think this is Grover or Gonzo Grover. Well, he's in prison too. All the Muppets due to Dick Lickman and Dick Lickman Sr. Well, those are pretty awful people, Star. Yeah, just pretty awful people to go and do this to our beloved Muppets who've done nothing wrong. But some of the people,
The Muppets have been amazing.
I know.
This is bothering me.
And you know what also kind of pisses me off? Over on the Fleabag show now, Dick Lickman was talking about how Jeremy Hales created this Muppet thing. I don't think that's what happened.
No, that's not what happens.
Who created Muppets?
That would be, it all started from Rogue.
Rugo Mama created the Muppet,
Yeah.
thrust it upon Just J Hip, and then threw me into litigation while keeping clean hands herself. Really, Rogue Mama should be held 100% accountable for this whole Muppet fiasco. All right, not Jeremy Hales. It was Rogue Mama, and she put it on wittingly, she put it on Just Jay's hands because she knew I was dumb enough to throw it up on my stream. Because she's like, he's not very smart. I'll throw this over to Just J Hip and let him bury himself in litigation. That's what she did. Horrible, Rogue, horrible. But I love you. But you know what? I really hate the way they're trying to throw around this Muppet madness on other channels when no. It started right over here on the Little Just J Hip show on behalf of Rogue Mama. All right. So if you want to attack somebody, go attack her. No, don't. I'm just kidding.
I mean, people can bash me up and down, but leave the Muppets alone.
I know. Look at Fozzie Bear Hair. He's got his little paw in handcuffs. But you know what? The thing I like about Fozzie is he can have a good time with it. He's still happy. The Muppets are always pretty happy, regardless of whether they're in handcuffs or whatever. They're usually pretty thrilled about it. They're okay. They're okay. I put a lot of effort into this, Star.
Yeah, Jay may throw everyone under the bus, but it's everyone else who's the problem.
Well, I throw everyone under the bus, but fortunately, I'm not driving the bus. Somebody else is driving the bus. I just throw them under it. Saving myself. I don't even know who these Muppets are, but Grok really messed up on this one. But they're also thrilled to be in prison, apparently.
Yeah, they're an interesting bunch of Muppets right there.
So sometimes Grok throws a couple weirdos at you. You're like, well, we give it a whirl.
We'll go with it.
Now, one thing I was pretty excited about, and I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. Have you ever heard of Dick LaFontaine?
I have heard about Dick LaFontaine. He seems to be one of the, in my opinion, fake journalists.
Oh, no, he's real. He's real, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real journalist. I mean, who would think? Wait, why can't I make this thing biggie? There we go. There you go. See, as you can see, he put out a new article today, and it's pretty popular already. So look, it's already got 4 hearties. All right, 4 hearties on it. See over here, I'll circle it. 4 hearties and 2 reposts, and it's only been up for 24 hours, Star. So that's pretty good if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever got 4 likies in 24 hours?
I mean, I've gotten a few more than that in 24 hours.
I mean, I've been
for them. I think that's amazing.
I've been on for 35 minutes. I wonder how many likes I have. Let me go check it out here.
135.
Oh, well, it seems like the Just J Hip show does a little better than Dick Lickman because I was told on his show that he was taking this story worldwide.
As wide as him?
Well, he said he's blowing it up. He said, I'm blowing up the story. It's hard hitting, and he's going to be putting out this worldwide release. I don't know if this is it. Hi, Ed. But I don't know if this is it because this one seems like the one that would go worldwide. because look at it. It's got 3 huge names on it. You got Dick LaFontaine. You got Vomit. And you have Dick Lickman all doing one piece together. It's a collaboration, I think they're called that.
Yes, it's a collaborate like you and I.
Yeah,
except you're the good part of the collaboration, and apparently I suck.
Yeah, you're bad start.
Yeah,
bad start. You're mean to just try.
I'm okay with it. Yep.
Yeah. You're supposed.
I'm mean to everybody. I don't know why you're just saying it's you. I suck as a human being. It's all good.
You were pretty nice to Laura Owens the other day.
No. I mean, I think I was just as, ornery towards Laura Owens and her piles and piles of God only knows what. How does she keep the con straight? That's all I want to know. Because with that type of, unorganization, I wonder how you keep all the cons straight.
Yeah, that would be hard. You know what we did miss though, and we're going to cover this at a later date. Was 4 or 5 days ago we missed, and I don't know if anyone else has covered it, but Jingy did put out a new blog, but we're not covering that today. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up. He has a new blog out there. It is delightful. It's a good read, and it's all about how Omar, the tilted lawyer, sucks.
Basically. Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's basically it. Hey, Tizzy's here. Hi, Tizzy. How are you?
Let me tell you something. I get very defensive about Omar Serrato, so,
Well,
keep going.
This isn't what I was saying. I'm just saying what Jingy said. Basically,
well, Jingy is jealous that Omar is a professional attorney.
Well, I mentioned this actually in Laura and Nighty's chat the other night. That I basically said, I said, you know what? I said Omar hasn't even blogged yet. Total failure.
Yeah, he's not giving away all of his inside secrets, and doing one YouTube video a day, posting all over, X. I mean, I don't know what's happening, but
I think Lord Nighty got a good chuckle out of that one because I sent her a $2 super chat and I let her know that hey, Omar needs to up his blogging game if he wants to stay in on this case. Hey, look, maybe not. $10 says like, share, subscribe. Star is fantastic. The mods are the best, and Jay is here too.
I love you, maybe not. You're the best.
Thank you so much, baby. Now, that's the funny thing, though, as people were talking about our dynamic and how you pick on me. The chat does too, even the mods, like maybe not and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's funny. That's the show. All right, that's the show. I'm okay being picked on. That's the shtick. Okay, I'm okay with it because you know what? I'm the idiotic person, goofball.
I like how you caught yourself on that one.
Yep,
you did catch yourself on that one, and yeah, I mean, you admit it.
I'm the idiotic goofball, and quite frankly, all of these fine ladies and mods and everybody, the chat, people who send me stuff on email, they do a lot of the work for me because they know I'm too stupid to do it myself. Well,
so, you're not too stupid. You play too stupid.
We got if you play stupid on the stream, you can't be a genius in real life. Okay. Faith says I'm the biggest.
That's why you're going on vacation. You need a long vacation away.
27-week vacation for Faves, courtesy of the Just J Hip Show.
But don't worry, we have you. We have you covered, and we appreciate you, and you deserve a fantastic vacation.
Absolutely. Hey, am I going on vacation with Faves?
No.
Oh.
She's going on vacation to get away from you.
Oh, I thought she was going to take me on her vacation with her.
No. No. Nope.
we'll wait. Maybe she'll. Thank you so much, Faves.
We'll wait. I don't think she's gonna change her mind, but you go ahead and wait.
Well, let's see what this wonderful article that went worldwide. Let's see how it's going. I'm sure now they probably took this article and they probably sent it off to Jeremy Hells, Randy Pocket Rocket Chocket, and the rest of the universe. And so far, 4 people gave him a hearty. But Hale's federal fraud frenzy. Florida seniors bite back at the paid alligator. No, agitator. Paid.
Okay. We got to get Jay a new dictionary. Practice with the hard words.
On Rosalind's stream, I read this whole thing, and I only struggled with reconciliation, and that was the only word I struggled with. And Rosalind helped me with that one. It said paid agitator Jeremy Hells faces FBI probing after serving the wrong Richard Luthman and provoking elders? Huh? I can't believe Jeremy would do this. Jeremy, stop it, Jeremy. Stop it. Oh, look. See, you've got a picture of him. Oh, no. Jeremy. Now you know it's true. Now, this year, as you notice, that lead writer on this was Dick LaFontaine. All right?
Yeah.
Lead writer. He led up the investigation. And then right below him, it's a hard-hitting piece when Volmit is right below Dick LaFontaine. All right? That's how you know, this is hard-hitting. And I bet you, oh, yeah, look, there's a machete-wielding Dick Lickman right below him. And that's how you know it's really hard-hitting. And, Jeremy says, it wasn't me. Jeremy, I'm going to tell you something. I watched Fleabag show last night, and from what I know, you have really been inappropriate with alligators. I know this for a fact because as it was on the show. Just saying.
Yeah, what is on his head?
That's a machete. He carries around cutlery. Don't forget. He carries around cutlery, a machete, some butter knives, whatever his mom will not notice when he sneaks out of the house. And then she's like, Dickie, don't forget your lunch. I made you some lasagna. So that happens on a regular basis.
So then he's like, if I'm going to have lasagna, I'm going to need to bring my machete to cut it?
Well, it's a full-size lasagna. This isn't like just a slice of lasagna. He gets the whole kit and caboodle there.
Oh, my God. He must get restaurant size.
It comes on a whole sheet, like a whole cookie sheet of lasagna. Because the thing about it is he's really fat.
No. Is he?
Yep, he's pretty fat. Yep, he's pretty fat. See, you could just miss his moves here. Now, he made a point, though, on the show last night that he was wearing a Prince shirt, also proving that Jeremy Hells is a closeted gay. Because, over on the anti-LGBT community stream that they have going over there on the Fleabag show, 2 Fleas and Some Fraud, they don't like the gays over there, so they like to provoke the gays and
or
call
the
them gay. And the Mexicans, they don't like the Mexicans. And now, also last night, I don't know if you know this, they also don't like the Muslims. That got added into their show, a new bit, where now apparently they don't like the Muslims.
Maybe it would be a shorter list if they just listed, who they do like.
Themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Hang on. I got a cough. I'm going to hit the mute.
Well, thank you for hitting the mute. I mean, that's an amazing, an amazing ability that you had time to hit the mute.
Well, what the Fleabag said the other night is that what she found fascinating was that Tug can say the word fascinating 37 times per show. However, That seems to be a problem for her. However, she can hack up a lung 278,000 times per stream without hitting the mute once, and that's not a problem. I mean, I'd rather hear fascinating, to be quite honest with you.
I'd rather hear complete and utter silence.
Yeah, well, Jules did a good job at that. Jules is usually the silent one in the best part of the show because she just keeps quiet. So that's good. Now you can see here. Oh wait, I'll scroll down just a little bit.
Oh boy, who's this guy? Oh, Tizzy's got a message for us.
Jay, just a heads up. When I showcase your singing, that's where most viewers tend to drop off. Might be a pacing thing.
Oh my god.
I noticed that over here too, Tizzy. Quite frankly, that's why I keep it down to about 11 seconds at a time, letting them drop out and then come back right away.
That's why he needs to complete the song so that it actually has some music and, you know, something a little easier to get through.
I thought it was pretty good, though. But thank you, Tizzy. Thank you for the 5.
The lyrics were pretty good.
Yeah, that was the best part was the lyrics. I should have hired a singer, but thank you, Tizzy. Thank you for the 5. Stop about her.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tizzy. And also, Tizzy, I remind you to start bell. That's what I do. A federal court brawl in Gainesville has taken a dark turn. 72-year-old semi-retired rug dealer Richard A. Lickman Sr. filed a sworn declaration. He labels Jeremy Hales a paid internet agitator and elder abuser. Okay, well, so now apparently his father's also a piece of garbage. Welcome to the show, sir. I brought you into the show. Your son brought you into the show. Enjoy it. Enter stage right, Dick Lickman Sr. Now, Sr. lives in Nocatee, St. Johns County, Florida. Oh, I doxed him, Star.
Well, you didn't give the exact address.
Oh, yeah, and actually I'm reading his son's article, so really.
Right.
His son, Dick Jr., an idiot, for his outlet lives in Collier County and has never lived at his father's home because normally he spends his time in prison. Okay. They claimed service by leaving papers at Senior's house. The process server invented a non-existent stepmother. Senior no process server spoke to anyone. No one named Janet Kelly or Moon exists, and he demands proof. All right, well, go demand whatever you want. Now, here you could say, substitute service was accomplished, delivering a true copy of the summons together with a copy of the initial pleadings as stated above at the address in Jacksonville, Florida. The defendant, Dick Lickman, confirmed he received these court documents the very next day by posting it online on a YouTube video called Unknown by Dick and Volpe. End of statement. Jeremy Hell's bogus affidavit of services process servers in the wrong county. Now, you know what? Dick Lickman's belly's in the wrong country.
Yeah. Well, and his gut is probably in the wrong, town almost all the time as he walks around.
Now, it says here, this is very important stuff. The
allegedly, in my opinion.
Allegedly, yes, allegedly. That's why we do the disclaimer. Now, the affidavit misidentifies Ponte Vedra as Jacksonville. Ponte Vedra is 18 miles southeast of downtown Jacksonville and lies in a different county. All right, tomato. Senior said the process servers claim that he posted the summons on YouTube is false. He has never posted court documents and only appeared in a podcast. He emphasizes that his home is not his son's dwelling under Rule 4E2B of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure that makes this service void, according to Dick Lickman, who, bear in mind, also is suggesting that maybe they order a motion for airstrikes.
Here we go again with the airstrikes.
Hey, Miss Monache is here, and Ruger Mom is here. Hi, Ruger. Hi, Ruger.
Hey, Ruger. Hey, Ruger.
You, Lisa Farr. Janice MB's here. Hey, Janice, how are you? How's Janice is moving. Janice is moving to Ohio.
Ohio. She's moving closer to.
Yeah, she wants to live next to Germ.
But she's not. She's not like the other one.
Oh, well, actually, not. Well, we don't know about that. Actually, I talked to Janice the other day, and she had just rescued some turtles. So no, she didn't. No, I'm sorry. I made that up.
Yeah, you make up a lot of things.
Now, the elder Lickman stresses he's not a party to Hale's online feuds. Is that spelled right?
Yep.
Okay. He calls the fraudulent affidavit part of a pattern of elder abuse. Now, once again, let's point out up here. I can't make this clear enough. Look at Jeremy here. What's he doing to that alligator? Jeremy.
I don't know.
It says here he's got a gator kink. We know, so that's got to be true. I'm reading it right here. A gator kink on this worldwide thing, a gator kink. And here's George as a gator.
Is that also George?
Yeah, that's George. She's in a gator suit.
Okay, because she looks adorable.
Actually, maybe the gator ate George and her head's just sticking out the front of him. He started at the feet down and is taking on George. Oh no, this is not good.
Awkward.
George, we love you. Now, the stress caused him to fall and fracture his 7th rib. Wait, so he fractured 6 more before, or well, I'm confused. He fractured his 7th rib. So 1 through 6 were already fractured, and then he fell and fractured his 7th one. I don't know.
I mean, was he going for a strike? Did he want all 10?
Well, I think so. But he was playing pickleball. And
that's bowling, not pickleball.
Yeah, so I think Dick Lickman's got his sports mixed up here. But it says, though, he continues to suffer physical pain and requires ongoing care and endures psychological trauma. That's what's up.
You can do it.
Yeah. Hey, Mel Clump says, Star's fabulous. Oh, yeah. Hi, Jay. You know what, Mel? Thank you, kind sir.
Hey!
I love you, Mel. Thank you, dear. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you. Wait, but you know what? That's the little back and forth we have over here. We don't have to have Bill Furious all the time.
Yeah, but we only told you like a million times. She was.
I know. I love Mel, and see, she put a bunch of happy faces in there. See, she put a bunch of happy.
Yeah, she tolerates you just like me.
Because she loves me. Now,
I wouldn't. I mean, we don't go that far, but we like you a lot.
Well, this is thanks. Now, this is really important here, Star. He contacted the U.S. Senator Rick Scott and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who got back to him immediately because he reported the abuse. And he told Representative Brian Donalds that Hales is a paid agitator, and they all got back to him right away. No, still waiting. Crickets over there. You got crickets for us?
I wasn't prepared, but yeah, I will have them queued up later.
but yeah, it was nothing but crickets. Now the senior Lickman said,
"Please, you got to tell me these things ahead of time, Jay."
I know it was off the cuff. I was ad libbing. Is what they call that. Now I was freestyling, as they'd say in the rap world of freestyle.
Yeah, freestyling. Oh no, I don't have my.
Now, the senior Lickman said such agitators are elder abusers condemned by President Donald Trump, most recently at Charlie Kirk's memorial. So apparently, the best I can understand is that Jeremy Hales was condemned by Donald Trump, the president. There's our crickets. That's for everyone who's read this article. That's not me. If I didn't read this to you folks, no one would read this. But yeah, I didn't know this, Germ. Just so you know, Jeremy, that Donald Trump has condemned you.
Condemned.
Yeah. By the president. Now, there's Judge Robert Hinkle. I'm sure we'll get to him. Oh, yeah. The case is before the U.S. District Court Judge Robert Hinkle in the Gainesville Division of the Northern District of Florida. And look, he was nominated by President Bill Clinton, Mike Volmet's favorite president. I'm glad they included that. Has nothing to do with the entire article, but, just a little shout out to Volmet. Jay's calling out LMNOP for a rap battle, says Fletcher Boy. Jay's calling out LMNOP for a rap battle. I can hear you in the background. You can hear me in the background. Hey.
Just saying.
Huh?
Nothing. I can hear myself in the background on your stream.
No, you were hearing something else.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, anyways, a senior asked the court to deny Hale's motion and strike the affidavit of service. Also seek sanctions against Hales and his scumbag lawyer, Randy Pocket Rocket Shocket.
Pocket Rocket Shocket. I love it.
Bear in mind, he said.
Hold on, I have something very important to say.
Just saying.
Go ahead.
Bear in mind, I believe he emailed all of this stuff, a link to all of this stuff over to Randy and Jeremy Hales and Judge Bolitho and President Trump, and they all have a copy. It's big news here. Big news by the very famous journalist. Now, Hell's federal fraud frenzy service lies exposed. Now this is where it gets hot because he's exposing stuff, and he hasn't even mentioned Megan Fox yet, Volmet's former best friend. But however, he does throw up a picture of her. Let's see what it has to say now.
Oh, Lord.
On the Unknown podcast, completely unknown to everybody other than just Jay Hip and 11 other individuals, co-host Volmet and Dick Lickman dissected Jeremy Hale's service fiasco with gusto. Yeah. I think they ate the gusto. Volmet noted that Hales bragged about serving papers multiple times. Yeah, he served the wrong Dick Lickman and thought near misses counted for service. Okay. Now, Junior Dick Lickman said bluntly, he has not served me. He had 90 days under Rule 4 of the Federal Court Rules of Civil Procedure to serve me. He blew his time. Well, Volmet explained why service matters, saying it's usually boring but vital because Hales constantly claims he served Dick Lickman. He lies and lies and lies. Okay, no follow-up.
What? Lickman lies?
No. Jeremy Hales lies. Jeremy Hales is the big liar. No. Jeremy Hales, big time liar. Once again, I don't make the news. I read the news, and this is big time news here. We're talking about a national syndicated, thing here. Now, both men who are journalists ridiculed Hales attempt to use a YouTube appearance as proof of service. Now, Junior Dick Lickman clarified that actual notice is meaningless. The 11th Circus demands strict compliance and service is jurisdictional, he said, citing cases showing the 90-day clock runs from the first complaint. The amended complaint didn't restart the clock. Germ, blew it, Germ. You blew it. Blew it, Germ. Faith says banana. B-A-N-A-N-A-N. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N. Is this vomit? She must be. No, your mom. Stop it. Because Star and I love it about Randy Pocket Rocket Shocket. No, your mom. No. That's pretty funny. Peculiar says, "What a backshit move that was." just saying. And Fletcher Boy says, "Jay, don't use service in a story about like that." Yeah.
Good point.
I don't need her services. No, thank you. No, please, no, please. Sorry. My bad. Thank you, Fletcher Boy. Thank you for the 5. Now, Junior Dick Lickman emphasized that he's never lived with his father and was available at the time in Fort Myers courthouse during several pre-scheduled public hearings during the service period. He would have accepted service there, but instead he ran away like a little girl. Oh, also, I missed this one up here above. Vomit mocked Hell's plea for forgiveness, quoting the Princess Bride. I do not think service means what he thinks it means, is what Vomit said. I'm in my best Vomit voice I can do. Look, Jeremy House is a clown. Okay, there we go. Now, this is important. Vomit broadened the indictment, saying that Hell sues people frivolously. Frivolously, and served the wrong person and crowed about it. I don't think he cares. The duo agreed. Now, keep in mind, this is Dick LaFontaine saying the duo agreed. Talking about Dick Lickman and Vomit on their wonderful show. So this is Dick LaFontaine's interpretation. Apparently, that's where we're at right now. On this other wonderful reporter who's been around for a long time. Now, the duo agreed that Hell's the duo agreed that Hell's misbehaves in depositions, hurling insults at lawyers and using every session to create YouTube drama. Now, Junior Lickman isn't just playing defense. In April, he also announced he plans to sue Hales, an attorney, Randy Shockett in Fort Myers, for at least $10 million.
$10 million.
Hell's filed a frivolous lawsuit to chill my hard-hitting journalism. It's abusive process, which makes their conduct independently actionable. YouTube might be in the mix too, he said. Oh boy, YouTube. Him and the flea bags going against YouTube, that's unstoppable. Unstoppable force.
Yeah, unstoppable.
Now, there is a pattern of abuse that's been revealed. Unfortunately, folks, we have to reveal it because I have about 5 or 10 more minutes before we get to our Fleacap, assuming we get enough likes. Are we even going to get enough likes for Fleacap?
We have 197 so far. 197.
I like to have 250.
Yeah, we got to get up there.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good time. Thanks for being here, folks. I will pull this stream over to the side of the road. No, I'm just kidding. Hell's misconduct extends far beyond a single botched service. In his FBI complaint, Dick Lickman Sr., the senior Lickman, says Hales weaponizes lawsuits, social media, and false affidavits to drag seniors into sham disputes. As you can see, Exhibit B. Okay, well, there's stuff. Word stuff. Agent Cardsley and Lickman and a lot of. He's formally requested an FBI investigation of the fraudulent and abusive legal scheme that has targeted me and my family. So he sent this to Dear Special Agent Carly. I'm sure Carly's going to be hopping on this one. Yeah, really hopping.
Let's hope he's not hopping on anything, but
That's just now. This is senior Dick Lickman said he calls Hales a paid agitator, monetizes outrage, and warns that he will alert federal and state officials if courts do not act. he's gonna contact Trump again.
That'll get him far.
Now, Senior Lickman notes the Hales scheme to pull a bewildered elderly couple into a lawsuit to generate content. He stresses that this elder abuse is part of a broader pattern targeting people like elderly Iowa veteran Ray Bonebreak, also known as Ray Boner Crusher. So now Boner Crusher's in the deal. So there we go. Now, you have to remember, we've had Dick Lickman Sr., Coleman, Boner Crusher, all right, Dick LaFontaine, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis. These people are all here, but no, now this is where it gets worse. We're going to bring up the Muppets. Now, Junior and Volmit describe that pattern in stark terms. Volmit reports that Hale sues people frivolously and even bragged about serving the wrong person in golfnews.com. Major, hard-hitting mainstream media there. Now, Lickman, the younger Lickman, added that Hales treats the legal system like a personal hammer and doesn't care if his claims have merit. All right? Junior Lickman accused Hales of chasing content, not justice, saying he doesn't care if it's lawful. He's just going to create content, and his fans are stupid. That's what younger Lickman said. The fans of Jeremy Hales are you people are stupid, dummies. Now, they are a criminal cult. They go by the Muppets. Star. There.
I assume they're going by the Muppets. I mean,
their only reason for existence is coordinated crimes, social media lies, and harassment, Lickman said. Oh boy. So look at what the Muppets have done. This is horrible for Kermit and Miss Piggy. Oh no. Look at Megan Fox, Hale's federal fraud frenzy, former journalist, and now hideous wildebeest. Spelled beast wrong. It's B-A or B-E-A-S-T. Megan Fox, all right, but she's a wildebeest. Sorry.
yeah, okay.
The crooked pattern includes stalking and false reporting. Hales filmed a 4-year-old neighbor and claimed she was in danger because she was going through the glass and the snakes and the scorpions. Now, he trespassed on their property, shot footage of a dirty trailer, and uploaded it. Oh, Jeremy, come on now. Jeremy, 232 says C-Mac. We're doing pretty good. Now, Hales had his maniac Muppets called Child Protective Services 28 times. All allegations were unsubstantiated. He appears to have recruited relatives to file a bogus custody petition using screenshots from his video. The petition was dismissed days later. Hales moved on to other storylines, leaving the family traumatized. Critics also condemn Hales' hateful rhetoric. A February podcast with Rabbi Jacob Belinsky, also who was imprisoned in jail for crimes, repeated use of the anti-Semitic slur "deuce foreskin." Are we back to this again? Against attorney Bruce Manskin, Rabbi Belinsky explained why the term is offensive and said such language dehumanizes the Jews.
It's always going back and forth to the same stupid freaking comments.
Well, there's the jail Belinsky. He was in jail, don't forget, for, I believe, maybe, I can't remember what it was. child abuse or something. I can't remember. But Volman, who is Jewish, noted that Jewish people have warned Hales that his words are anti-Semitic. Yet he refuses to stop because if Volman says so, you have to do it. All right. Now, Lickman, the younger Lickman, says Hell's allies, like former journalist and hideous pig Megan Fox, promote eugenicist ideas, joking about little black kids eating lead paint chips and saying stupid parents shouldn't have children. I don't know about that one. Lickman, you're hurting me here. Hales will not even say, I don't hate Jews, which tells you everything. Volman calls this gaslighting and says Hales deflects by attacking critics. Rabbi Belinsky warns the Hales mainstream hate by broadcasting it to his large audience. Lickman vows to keep exposing this pattern and urges viewers to follow the hashtag HeyGerm and Jeremy Hales hates Jews. I'm struggling, Star. I'm struggling on this one.
I thought we moved on from this.
Well, the legal bully has met his match. Oh boy, I think.
For the love of God.
Are we almost done? Oh, we're getting close. Thank God. Oh man, I was gonna say. Now the court filings pull no punches. Lickman's response describes Jeremy Hales as a paid internet agitator mentioned 1 million times in this thing already. He accuses Hales and Randy Rocket Pocket Shocket of deliberately conflating senior Lickman's retired rug dealer and Nakati with junior Lickman, a journalist, allegedly, and Fort Myers. This reckless tactic, the brief argues, constitutes fraud on the court abuse process, elder abuse. Filing details how they weaponize process servers and false affidavits to drag a vulnerable senior into a lawsuit as a prop for YouTube theatrics. Senior Lickman, 72, suffered serious injuries and a fractured rib from the stress of this ordeal. He insists the motion be denied and the miscreant sanctioned. Well, that's what it says, Storm. Now, this brief argues that the partial affidavit is not mere civil misconduct, but a criminal act. Oh, this criminal. And it cites federal perjury, false statement statutes, noting that knowingly filing a false proof of service is felony. It stresses that targeting a senior for monetized legal theatrics is elder abuse and warns that such fraud vitiates jurisdiction. I don't know. The response also calls out Randy Rock Shock Pocket for ethical violation, citing Florida bar rules against dishonesty and fraud, and suggests that his role in filing the false affidavit warrants severe sanctions, including possible disbarment and prison. Well, I did say that. All right. And then, there's just more stuff going on here. There's semantic slurs and Hell's misuse of the courts, and he's a former dentist, lost his license, and targets elderly veterans, and yada, 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 and there's perjury charges, and the filings make things clear. Right, and public pressure is mounting, and then we have a poll. Should the FBI charge Jeremy Hales for elder abuse and fraud? No. Oh, I guess you have to be a subscriber or something. Oh, there you go. There you go. Riveting pace there by Dick Lickman and Dick Lickman Sr. Now, that was written by Dick LaFontaine, but you know what we better get ready for, Star?
The Fleacap?
Let me see here. I got to get a drink, and we'll get ready for it. And now, we're going to do a little bit of a Fleacap. We're going to do a Fleacap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a Fleacap, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with Fleacap, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Fleacap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful Fleacap. A wonderful, wonderful Fleacap is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please Please sit back and relax and enjoy Fleacap. Thank you very much. I just wanted to point out 242 likes, and quite frankly, I say we're close enough. And also remember, the point of this entire show thus far is to prove that Dick Lickman and apparently now his father are both idiots. All right? That's the whole point of the show, along with Volmit and apparently Dick LaFontaine. All right, now over to the flea bags. All right. Oh, wait.
Hit it.
No, wait, hang on. I need to take one more drink. Mm-hmm. Me. Okay, no. Well, back over here on the YouTubes. Here we go. I'm here. We got Nat here. Dick Lickman's with us. Slobby's going to be joining us. Going to be a good time over here. I'm finally back on YouTube. Dick Lickman, what would you say about me being taken off? Or basically, you would say I was deplatformed, right? Because they basically took away my business. Yeah, they definitely took away your business. That's definitely for sure. I mean, one thing you could probably look at is Statute 320103 over in Florida law that states, you can't deplatform someone, especially a journalist like yourself, someone who's just commentating on stuff like that. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and then what are your other thoughts on what's been going on with Jeremy Hales and, him saying that he served you? Sorry. I'm going to say this right now. I've never been served by Jeremy Hales, and I open it, and I welcome it. I've given him opportunities to support me, and he didn't want to take those opportunities. And I think it's because he's afraid of what's coming. It's not just him. It's also of what's coming to everybody else, all right? It's not just him. It's also YouTube. It's all these other platforms. That's why I don't post much on YouTube. Quite frankly, I go over to Rumble. Rumble's where it's at. Rumble is what will let you, do what you have to do, whereas YouTube, they like to deplatform you. Look what happened to President Trump. Now, President Trump, all right, they had to write him a check for $25 million to President Trump over there based on what he did. Now, you also have to remember that President Trump, all right, he is a much greater person than me. He's much bigger. And I want to just go before a jury and let the jury know that I'm not claiming to be President Trump. I'm claiming to be 1% of President Trump. And therefore, hey, I'm here. Oh, Slobby's here. Hey, Slobby, how's it going today, Slobby? Well, it's going pretty good. What are we talking about here? I heard you were saying you were 1% of President Trump. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. And 1% of 200 or $25 million, that's $250,000. Yeah, well, good on the math there, Robbie. Good on the math, Slobby. I appreciate you doing the math there for me. But yeah, 250. And actually, when you look at punitive damages, you're talking about jury here. And we're talking about Jeremy Hales. I mean, you're talking about $300,000. I don't even know if he has cash in the bank. And so, I don't know if he has it in the bank. And if he does, great for him. I'll be happy to take it. But regardless, we're talking about probably a $1 or $2 million lawsuit, not just for me, but also for my father, right? Senior Lickman also will probably get the same thing. But, and I was thinking about doing the same thing. So in YouTube, because one thing I've noticed, just saying, one thing I've noticed is that I've been deplatformed. And it cost me business. And we're talking about a lot of money here. A lot of money. Oh, thank you, people. Look at all the super chats coming in because I'm back on YouTube. Thank you, people. I appreciate it. Oh, look, a hundo. A hundo came in. Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. It was wonderful. This is just amazing. It's great to have you back over. Although I'm just, I think Rumble's where it's at, the Canucks. They know what's going on. Now, one thing I wanted to mention over here. I don't know if you noticed this. But Jeremy Hales, all right, he's honestly, quite frankly, he's a disguised Muslim. All right, he's a Muslim. That's what he does. He's hiding his identity. He doesn't want to come out and be Muslim, but he's infiltrating America as a Muslim. That's what he's doing over here. He's infiltrating America as a Muslim. You can't do that, And I'm not saying anything bad about Muslims. Oh, yeah, because we do have Muslims here in our chat, so we wouldn't want to say anything disparaging about them. No. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if he's going to be a Muslim, he has to come out and say I'm a Muslim and also let everyone know that he's also a closeted homosexual, all right, as a Muslim. Because, see, those two things would be a problem. Oh, yeah, you can't be a gay and a Muslim. Yep, I see where that all comes into play. Oh, yeah, I would see that as well. That could be a problem. But at the same time, I mean, when in Rome, when in Rome, I'm just here to support my friend. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here to support my friend. Oh yeah, well we're all just here to support our friends. That's what we do over here. And yeah, to be a closeted gay and a hidden Muslim, that's horrible. That is horrible to do that to people, and then trying to get those same people to follow you as you pretend to be a non-dominated denomination Christian, right? That's BS. That's BS. You can't do that. And then, and once again, you're just pretending to be a Muslim infiltrating America. And once again, I'm not saying anything bad about Muslims infiltrating America. I'm just saying for Germ to pretend to be a Muslim infiltrating America. It's very clear. Yeah, that's very clear. One of the things is, now he's injuring people. That's the one thing that really pisses me off is now he's injuring people, and he injured your father, and that is elder abuse. It is. It's elder abuse. My father got injured. He broke his rib. Oh, ouch. I just sprained my ankle. I sprained my ankle. I'm suing. Can I sue too? I just sprained my ankle. Oh no, don't die or anything. Don't die over there, Slobby. I'm just saying, I just sprained my ankle. Do I have grounds? To sue too? I think you do, Slobby, because you're over 60. That's elder abuse for you too. Everyone gets a little elder abuse over here. Yeah, because I just sprained my ankle. It's swollen. I'm going to go to the doctor in the morning. Doctors know. Because one thing is, I used to live with Cece, and Cece used to always tell, if you're going to fake sprain your ankle, always go and get a doctor. No, so you can prove it. That's good. Thank you. Now, you used to live with, when you say Cece, well, I'm talking about Cece DeVille. Hang on. Can you guys hold down the foot? I have to go use the ladies' robe. Yo, we can hold down the foot. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Don't worry. Just a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. Just a little wiggle. Wiggle. But yeah, anyways, I was going to say I sprained my ankle here, and I wanted to see if I could sue Jeremy Hales. Yeah, you could definitely sue Jeremy Hales. That's definitely for sure. I mean, because quite frankly, you should not have to deal with a sprained ankle after dealing with all of this. That's BS. Screw Jeremy Hales. Don't think that Jeremy Hales can, get away with spraining your ankle on a live stream right here. Actually, you could say while you're working. Yeah, while I'm working, because I'm on a YouTube show. So I'm working, and he's elder abuse while doing my job. Okay, I'm back. I did wash my hands. I washed my hands in the bidet. See, the water comes right out the top, so you just wash your hands right there. All right, even have a bar of soap next to the bidet, in case I ever wanted to use soap. But anyways, we do have that going on over here. But anyways, one thing I also want to say is I'm getting ready to file lawsuits myself. Now, this Megan Fox. Oh, God. We have to talk about Megan Fox. Well, her and Tug. No, which one's Tug again? Tug. Fascinating. He says fascinating so many times in his stream. It's disgusting to even listen to. It's disgusting to listen to him say fascinating. Oh, yeah, now I know which one that is. The idiot. Yeah, the idiot. And then you got dummy hideous Megan Fox. Oh, I'm going to say this right now. She is hideous. Oh, I just wanted to pop in just for a second and just say she's definitely hideous. If you're talking about the level of hideousness, she is definitely hideous. But I don't talk bad about her. That's not what I did. But I'm just saying, if I had to, I would say she's definitely hideous. Yeah, and I'm not talking about the outside.
Sorry.
I'm talking on the inside. She's a horrible, horrible person. That's what she is. She's a horrible person, and all she does is spread lies over there, and that's why nobody watches her, and they have no content. No, they have no content. You come over, you look at all the people that come over to this show over here, and they look at our content, and that's why I don't know if you know this. When I was off of YouTube, people went back and watched my old videos. It was heartwarming to see people watch my old videos. That was obvious that people were doing it, and it was great to see because over here, the people wanted to see the fresh, new content, but they were willing to go back and watch the old content. All right? Back when we used to talk about Jeremy Hells, they'd go back and watch that, not the new content where we discuss Jeremy Hells, but also Megan Fox. Now, Megan thinks she's going to put 2 kids through college while she's about ready to experience 6 to 7 lawsuits that are coming her way. Hang on. I got to break her. I ain't going to take a bite of pasta here. Pasta. Ironically, I got pasta and no bread, thanks. There was all that. Yeah. Megan Fox is going to be involved in 6 to 7 lawsuits, and she's an idiot. She's an idiot for thinking she's going to put all of these kids through college and then whine about it, beg for bread thanks, ask people to send her to San Francisco or somewhere for Laura Owen's trial, and then pay for her dog. One thing I wanted to say, you know what I wanted to say, though, actually, to hop in here. If you want to donate breadsticks over to help send Jules, Fleacap's dog, to college, send some breadsticks over, and we'll send Jules to college, too, because that's one of the things we could do over here. We could also beg for breadsticks to send Jules to college. That's a great idea. Send over the breadsticks so we can send Jules to college. That's like turning it against themselves. and you look at what they tried to do with Lips. And when they said she was dead. Wait, hang on. What? They said Lips was dead? Oh, yeah, they put out this Robert guy, whatever. He put out a thing and said Lips is dead. Right now, he's mentally deranged. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's mentally deranged, is this guy. All right, but he's going to go out and he says that Lips is dead. I don't know it for a fact, but I'm pretty sure he did it. And then he also put out an obit for the anti-health ecosystem, and he did that too. Well, that right there is defamation, and that might be another lawsuit that you might be able to look into. And actually, if you look at statute 94-703-1, then you're going to see in the Florida Statute of Penal Code, you're going to find out that that's actually against the law, and you might have a very strong case. For yourself, Red Boner Crusher, myself. I mean, I intend to probably make $10 to $20 million probably off this case. And you'll probably make, I'm going to make the same because, when I go up against YouTube, cha-ching. I mean, there you go. I already have, I don't even need a lawyer. I get mistaken for a lawyer all the time. I can do this myself. Oh, yeah, and I can also maybe provide a little assistance there. We might be able to do some airstrikes and things like that. There's a lot of things we can work out here. And, we'll be able to figure it out. But it should be an easy claim to win. I don't see why there's going to be any problem. I'm already banking it. I'm spending the money as we speak as if it's in the bank because this is the guarantee. I can tell you that right now. Germ has no idea what's coming up. No idea. All right, and he's definitely going to feel it in the end, if you get what I'm saying, because quite frankly, he's an alligator effer. I know this for a fact. Well, that's your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. I know this for a fact. He's an alligator effer. I know this. Hey, can we leave the alligators and reptiles out of this? I mean, seriously, if we can leave the alligators out of this and the reptiles, I would greatly appreciate it. This is insane. Yeah, we're going to try and protect the alligators. We're going to give a lot of the money to protect the reptiles is what I'm going to do when I get a lot of this money from YouTube and Jeremy House and Dinesh and all these people. I'm going to donate some to the reptiles. Well, that actually sounds pretty good. You know, Cece used to always tell me, donate to the reptiles when you can, you know, and that is a good idea. That's one of the things I'm going to do when I get all my money, too, is I'm going to donate to the reptiles. But this has been a good show. I appreciate you all for coming by. We had a good time over here. Good time, good show. This was a good show. It was good fun. And quite frankly, I appreciate having you on, Dick Lickman, and all of your legal insights into, you know, what's going on in all of these cases. And you know, pretty soon, Megan Fox, world of hate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just saying. It's that simple. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We'll start the theme. Yes, start.
Just saying.
That was a portion of the show. Keep in mind it was another 4.5 hours of stuff.
More the same.
It really was. Yeah, did you know what though? I don't know if you know this, but Ninja Puppy was a member for 5 months.
I did know that.
Did you know something else? Maybe not gift her 50 more just to have membership. Thank you, maybe not. And if you get one of those, thank maybe not. And quite frankly, remember, just J-Hip, meh, but Star rules. Hey, Star, stop bullying
one. I think you missed this one.
No, I was just going to get there.
Oh.
It was next in line. Ninja Puppy with $2 Soupy chat says, in case YouTube doesn't send you any money.
Thank you so much. You know what else?
What's that?
I was flushing the toilet while the iPad was on mute, so then I had to flush it after the fact.
You know what? Fleabag often does that too. I think it's Jules flushing it for her because she forgets.
Yeah, that and washing her hands, for crying out loud.
Out of the bidet. These dummies. Thank you, Ninja Puppy. And maybe not. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. You're always so generous.
Bruce says, don't take any guff from any Yahooligans, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce the Moose from Oregon.
And if you haven't seen it already, please go over to Rosalind's channel and see our commentary on all of the episodes of the body cam footage, because Bruce the Moose, he joins us, and it was a good time.
To answer your question, Heather, the 50 memberships, quite frankly, it was very early on in the Fleacap, so I don't know. I'm assuming they went out. I don't know for sure. I'll double check.
I will check.
but yeah, it was. We just got to it. We don't call them out during the Fleacap. We don't interrupt the Fleacap on that one. So Heather, but we'll double check and make sure they actually get distributed. And sometimes they don't go through right away, but we'll double check. Everyone's going to go over to that's what's that one lady's name? Star.
Megan.
Oh yeah, Megan Fox. I do always like to send people over to Megan Fox because I like to get her some extra subscribers, you know, to help her channel out, Star.
Yeah, she really needs your help.
Yeah. She said it the other day. She said, "Hey Jay, can you help me out?" I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." And so, no, I wanted to make sure I really promote Megan Fox and actually go over to Rosalind Dukes. Go over to Rosalind Duke's gift shop. Buy some Just J-Hip or Star merchandise or Rosalind Duke merchandise. Also, there's Beaver Liquor Company merchandise, bullshits, frauds and cahunts merchandise. It's all over there. All right. What merchandise? There's everything. Go over to Rosalind Duke's gift shop. Check it out. Buy some stuff. All right. And support Rosalind Duke the way Rosalind Duke supports Just J-Hip as my very best friend, and I'm her very best friend. Oh, Star, I have to say that because Rosalind cries if I don't.
Mhm.
Star is my number 2 friend, tied with
Oh boy.
Ketchup and Rugo. You know, she's tied. And Fizz and Mebna, they're all tied for number 2. But I have to say, Rosalind's number 1. Otherwise, she calls me up every night, like going, "Hey, I thought I was number 1."
Yeah, I don't actually think she calls you crying, but if you want to believe that, I'm not gonna burst your bubble.
Yeah, she doesn't. It's just like, "Hey, can you please lay down on my left shoulder just so I can be your number 1 friend again?" And I'm like, okay. So that happens all the time, actually. So, because what I find fascinating is that happens all the time. Now, we're going to do a people watch on Friday night. And I don't know if I can come up with something tomorrow. I might do something tomorrow. I never know. I got tomorrow off work. First time. So maybe I'll do something tomorrow. You never know. Anything can happen. It's anything can happen show. All right? It's anything. But I will see you all. Head over to Megan Fox's show. Oh, Rosalind says, sorry, I'm tardy. My app is being an a-hole. See, Rosalind's smart. She said she's tardy. She's not late. Hi, Rosalind.
And hello to everyone who's saying hi to me. Raquel said he saw all 50 of the memberships go out, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Richard Thornton, hello. Heather May, I am doing fantastic. I hope you are as well.
Susie Manners, good night, everyone. Enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you hit the like if you did, or the dislike if you didn't. And I love all of you fine folks. You're terrific. And we're going to be back. It's the Just J Hip and Star show. What else could you expect? It's always going to be wonderful. Go watch Megan Fox, because quite frankly, Megan Fox loves Just J Hip, and I love Megan Fox, and I'm her attorney. So there's that.
JJ loves everyone. Loves everyone.
All right. Have a good day. And as we always say at the end of the stream,
All the best.
all the best.